Hi, buddies. Greetings from the middle of Kastraki Square. And well, I had to cut the first trail short because I was out of water. So I had to go back down to the town and grab some necessities. But back at it again for round 2. This time I got what I need. 2 bottles of water and a banana and a coffee. And the double shot espresso gives me a bit of energy. So now that we've got what we need, I've been to the Orthodox church. And now I'm gonna go back up to do Meteora and conquer this mountain.
Okay, let's recap. Meteora is a fantasy-looking rock formation in central Greece. Seriously, it looks just like the Vale from Game of Thrones. Look it up. Only, instead of castles and dragons atop of these rocks, it's a complex of Orthodox monasteries and monks. There were originally 24 monasteries in the area, but today only 6 remain. I'm on a mission to hit up the Grand Meteora Monastery, the biggest gravity-defying monastery. Only, in the last episode, I took the wrong trail, and the mountains told me to f*** off with their finger. So join me, Spartan, for round 2 of the adventure.
Hello again. Hey. Did you guys make it? Did you make it to Meteora?
About 50 meters, and then it starts getting rough.
Getting real rough?
Yeah, it climbs up quite high.
Yeah.
There's no guiding anymore, and it's quite risky.
Oh really?
Yeah. So we are not prepared for it. We have no alpine.
No alpine, yeah, gear.
You
Wow.
need this to climb up
Oh, a
on the
harness.
rocks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man.
No, though you have no chance.
Yeah, maybe
like
there is a
No
chance.
chance.
For it.
Yeah.
We need to go it all for.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4
Did
by
you
4.
did you get up there?
No, we didn't get.
No.
No, 50 meters, 100,
Wow.
maybe 100.
Yeah.
too dangerous.
Too dangerous. Oh.
Yeah.
There's another pathway.
Because it goes up
Yeah.
many meters.
There's another pathway in the town of Kalambaka. I know of another route that goes up. So it's in Meteora. That might be able to take you there.
After directing the lovely German couple to the alternative route, I'll continue this challenge up the steep yet scenic Kastraki route, and I intend to steer clear from the tourist bus convoy road.
Please let this be a normal field trip with a friend? No way!
So here's the thing. I took the trail where we were at the finger all the way to the end, and as you could see, we could go no further. I hit the dead end of that trail. Unless you're using a harness to scale up the side of the mountain, you're not going to get very far. So we saw the end of that trail, but now I've found the way to the correct trail to get to Meteora. So I'm back in Kastraki. Oh, check it out. You can see the old dike for when the rain becomes heavy and it goes under the bridge. We're at the base of the Meteora, and there's the Kastraki Orthodox Church. That's the centre. We're going to cut across the city centre and we're going to go find the right trail. Oh my god, I haven't seen one of these in years! And here we are at the city centre. The sun is beaming. I didn't want that. I wish it was cloudy again. I did want to show you guys the sunrise, but I would have taken the wrong trail anyway. And also, I don't like the sun. It gives you cancer. I'm going to take you through some quick urbex. Oh, you can see the old table there, and the old bed, and the collapsed roof. Very nice. Let's go up the broken Mediterranean roof tiles to find the upstairs. Demolished. post in the comments how you think this building collapsed. Me personally, I think it collapsed due to an earthquake. But what's your opinion? And here is a bit more of the collapsed house. My good lads and ladettes, heed my warning, for I nearly invoked the wrath of this beehive. It's a tree swarming with bees right now. I don't know if you can hear their buzzing at work. I'm not going to disturb them. But watch out, because as I was walking the trail, I stopped to look upon some of the fauna of the area, and that tree happened to be one which I was under, so watch yourself. By Azora, by Azora, by Azora! It's the Grand Monastery of Meteora. But we have a long way to go before I can get all the way up there to that very monastery. Meteora! So, as my hero SpongeBob would say, I'm ready. Wow. Check out these stone bridges. Monks would have made this back in the day. This is the bridge that goes over a little stream that would be here. Let's cross the bridge. So monks would have made this stone pathway to get to their monastery. The very top of where we're going. It's a Meteora. Guessing we don't take the stream path, we could take the cobblestone path. That'll get us there, surely. See a little window out to the other mountains. There's another monastery up there. Hello.
Hello. That was just much further.
Hi. Good day. Aloha.
Hello. Hi.
Howdy. I think that is a rule. If you're an adventurer or traveling hiker, say hello to your fellow hikers. Keep the mood cheerful, happy. Be a happy chappy. 45-minute climb, 45-minute walk. We're gonna get there in the end. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Even if you hate me and you hate my videos, and no one ever watches this, and you only get to like the 30-second mark, I know there's gonna be one viewer out there who watches this video all the way to the end. Stick with me, one viewer. It's you and me against the world now, one viewer. Bloody muzzies. The drip. You can see the water. Droplets of water come from down there. I don't know where this water's coming from, but it's so refreshing right now. It's cool. Oh, that's grim. That went in my mouth. And when you're doing a hike like this one to get to Meteora, it's very important you bring water. Make sure you stay hydrated, my HT bros. This is how the trail looks like. You got about 20 minutes or so of climbing up from the side. You do a quick curvature, turn over here, and then you ascend more steps. And you see some pretty looking rocks behind these trees along the way. Reminds me a lot of the Inca Trail, only the Inca Trail didn't feature much steps, mainly just rocks that you had to climb over. Oh, I guess that's the objective for the Incas though, right? you make a trail that's a lot more hidden, so that the Spanish can't find you once they come to conquer. And indeed, Machu Picchu wasn't found until around the 1800s. That's centuries after Spain had come to the New World and began colonizing in Peru. But enough about Peru, because here we are in Greece now. We're climbing these steps to the monastery. Checkpoint here. Now, unfortunately, those monks who had made this little stone path to the Meteora monastery didn't have the idea in mind that they would one day be invaded and occupied by the Ottoman Empire, otherwise known as modern day Turkey today. So I guess these paths would take the Ottomans straight to the monasteries, where they would try to turn them into mosques or have them abandoned. Saying that though, I want to be historically accurate here. The Ottomans were actually, at the time, fairly tolerant of other religious societies. So they allowed people to practice and believe in orthodoxy. However, they would be taxed. And obviously, Greeks don't like that very much, seeing as Greece is very much a low trust society since the occupation of the Ottomans, the Ottoman Turks. In nomine Patri.
So, for some clarification, Meteora and its monasteries were subject to attacks and pillages from the Ottomans. The Ottomans would also impose heavy taxes on the monasteries, making it extremely difficult to maintain these buildings. Despite these challenges, these monasteries continue to exist, preserving Hellenic culture and artifacts.
We are now coming across a gate on a pretty modern looking stone pathway. I guess it's a bridge, yeah. Here's where the stream will cross. I go that way, down there. Streaming down to that other stone bridge we saw earlier. Very intricate little aqueduct systems. And obviously, here's the view. Remember that mountain? We were on the other side of that mountain once. And now here we are. On this side of the mountain now. By the way, that saying about always saying hello to your fellow hikers, I actually learned that from Shin-chan. It's a good little anime. I recommend you give it a watch. We're beginning to see now the very sides of the Meteora Monastery. We'll be there soon, guys. Promise. Above me, over there, is the Meteora. I'm guessing these must be the stairs through all of this construction debris. You see the fortifications and bloody tourists. I took a very long hike to get to the very top, to Meteora. And over there is where the road goes. And here are where the tourists come in. Yeah, no offense. Sorry, no offense.
No offense.
Yeah. Sadly, I think this video is now going to feature a bunch of tourists. Weaklings. There are actually several other Orthodox churches around the area. And observe, you can see over there, standing atop that rock, is yet another church in a bit of a smaller elevation, but nonetheless also serves as a very beautiful view. In fact, I see another church over there. That one's connected to the road though. Sadly, I don't think we're going to do those hikes, for I only have a day here. But we're going to the Grand Monastery itself. Isn't that exciting? In nomine Patri. We are now entering the Grand Monastery of Meteora. Fuckle doodle doo. Greetings from Meteora. Let's go check out the view from this side. The symbol of orthodoxy. And here we go. Check it out. It's beautiful. It's been a mission to get here, but here I am, finally in the Grand Monastery. I'm currently in the gazebo, with the church bells right above me. Now here's the thing about Orthodox, or even Christian churches in general in Mediterranean countries. They take their religion very seriously. That women actually have to cover up their legs and their shoulders. You can't expose them.
Holy crap, here comes Jesus, and he doesn't look too happy.
Yeah, take that as you will. But check out my view from the Grand Monastery Meteora. And over there you can see the geological formations and the highlands in the background. I'm not too sure what town that is. Maybe Kastraki, where we came from. Look, you can see other hikers climbing the peaks to just over there, and then you have to turn back. And over there you can see the other Orthodox monastery, one of the several churches laid around on the top of these mountains. Over there you can see the valley. I'm not sure if the finger's over there. Before I forget, I ought to take pictures. So, a bit of a sad story for poor old little Meteora. As we know, as I discussed earlier, it had suffered a bit in decline since the Ottoman Turks' occupation of Greece. And during the Axis occupation in World War II, they decided to bomb Paulus and Meteora. For what reason, I don't know. I'm not too sure what it could tactfully serve to bomb a monastery. But here you see it today. Still standing. If you can see the mountains out there, that is made from the weathering and the geological formations of earthquakes over several years. At some point, they were also bombed by the Nazis and friends. But that's one thing they couldn't take away. Good old Meteora. They couldn't touch this gazebo or these bell towers. Nah, 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 nah. Can't touch this. My battery is nearly dead, but I'm gonna take you deeper into the monastery of Meteora so we can see the interior. Let's go inside. Orthodoxy intensifies. You can see all the iconoclast symbolism of orthodoxy. in the Orthodox religion, they take iconoclasm very seriously. Check it out, if you really try, you can do the theme tune to Futurama. You see anything?
Water.
Oh, yeah, well, it goes deep down into the complete darkness. Oh, I don't see water. I see more coins. See the euros? I see more dropped euros down there. Guys, behind me is the most infamous bucket in the entire world. And the reason why this is the most infamous bucket in the entire world is because the Greek city-state of Trikala once declared war against another city-state. And, well, Trikala won and got this bucket. And now keep it as a prized possession here in Meteora, where they collect euros and no water. Here's another fun fact for you guys. I just made all of that up. I am now in the room which is home to the Great Barrel of Meteora. And as you can see, it's a pretty big barrel. No worries, mate. Go on. Let's see what's inside. More euros. Guys, check it out. I found something very cool in the barrel room. Come with me down here. Look. It's a painting. And this canvas shows the whole story of Meteora. From Adam and Eve to the first men. That's right. To, of course, the classic antiquities era, to the Romans. Jesus Christ, the Savior, I guess the conversion to Christianity. Over here. To the Ottoman occupation, of course, and then the Greek liberation. They take the liberation very seriously. Of course, to World War II, where you can see what we talked about earlier, the bombings of Meteora and the occupation of the Nazis. To the Great Exodus. To, I'm guessing this era might be the Civil War between the conservatives and the communists. And then, I don't know what this is. This looks like some form of utopia. I guess this is the second coming of Christ, where he's looking down all over Meteora. Wow. This whole canvas tells the whole Greek story better than I ever could. Come to Meteora if you want to know all about Greek history. And in this room we have where the crane operates. So you can see the machine over there, where all the hauled goods come up from this platform here, this elevation. Sorry, the ceiling is also extremely low here. Look at these old beams of wood I can touch. Tell you what, it's not easy vlogging with a bunch of tourists around. How do we get over to that flower pot over there? How does the gardener get there, I wonder? Sign of the cross and the Greek flag, of course. Two massive symbols of Greece. Wouldn't be Greece without it. And here's where this side overlooks. That's pretty cool. I stand before you, right outside the even bigger monastery of Meteora. And check it out. Here we are. That's where we're gonna go. That's where we came from. And that's the valley down below. Let's go. Well guys, I have made it to the very grand monastery of Meteora. Now here's what the people didn't tell me. It's a Tuesday today. And every Tuesday, the holy monastery will remain closed. Sucks to be me. We could go try it out for sure though. Worth a try. Bollocks! So fear not guys, what I am going to do is I'm going to find another route to go down, back to where I came from, memorize that route, and then tomorrow morning I'll be up bright and early, 9 o'clock, to take you guys into the monastery itself. Right behind me. We're going to speed run through it though, because I need to catch a bus that will take me all the way to the other side of Greece, back towards the coastline. That's where I need to go. So it's going to be a bit of a speedy one, but fear not, I will take you there. Into the monastery, that is.
Okay, space comrades, before we wrap this up, I just want to issue a quick apology. I've accidentally been referring to the Monastery of Varlaam as the Great Meteoron.
What? What the f?
My bad, guys. I guess I was just too excited on mountain altitude, and only took you to the second biggest monastery. Forgive me, Orthodox Jesus, for I have sinned. But hey, mistakes happen, and I'm still learning the ropes of this travel vlogging gig. Saying that, if you enjoyed this adventure, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to be alert to the final video on Meteora, where I will deliver on my promise. And I'll get up to something extremely wild. Trust me, you won't want to miss this absolute spectacle that comes next. Until then, safe.